Okay, item removal for the Dalmatian. Go ahead and open your Dalmatian. All right, you have a very spotted dog here. What we are going to do, what are you doing? Get out of here. I tried to zoom in, I accidentally hit print. Okay. What we're going to try to do here is we are going to take all of the spots off of the dog. All right, so the idea is that we're going to have a spotted fish and an unspotted Dalmatian. All right, same thing that we did before. Spot healing brush. Pretty straightforward on this one. All right, you might need to adjust the size of your tool. You'll see the ring on your screen. I'm sorry, I just realized in the video from watching the previous one that you can't actually see the size of my brush ring. It must be something to do with the recording software that I'm using. But go back and forth, change the size of your brush, try to make sure that you are circling. You can see the size of my brush here whenever I click, it'll show a gray shadow. All right, we're going to try to get rid of those spots off the dog. Okay. I would advise you to potentially readjust for every spot, or at least get close to every spot. Uh, the size of your brush. What's going to be tough about this one is actually whenever you get to the edge of the dog along here, uh, and in that you might be able to. Never mind. Okay, keep using the spot healing brush. Don't worry about using that tool. It didn't like it whenever I selected it, and we're not really that concerned about teaching you it yet. All right. So one of the things that probably will happen, especially because these spots are kind of weird shapes, you're probably gonna get a little bit of muddiness, kind of like you see there, and that's why I'm stressing to use the to use a brush that is appropriately sized. You might be able to get multiple spots at the same time with a single brush. If you can do that, great. Okay. We still want to maintain the dog's kind of got a little bit of a furry quality right now, so we don't want to take that away from him. We want to do, we don't want him to look like a big mud puddle. So if you take your time, you use appropriately sized brushes, hopefully that'll work out. All right, and again, kind of the same thing. Now you can go and you can clean up some of this stuff, but this is where we start to get into weirdness with the muddy color. One way that you can kind of fix it is turning your hardness down a little bit. I wouldn't go too nuts with it because it's not gonna take away all of the circle in the center. Let's see. I'm gonna try to get 3 for 1 right here. Okay. Just a little bit of softness isn't a bad idea. Okay. The most challenging, like I said, is going to be here on the chest. I'm going to kind of leave you guys to figure that out. You can see what I'm doing right here is slowly kind of bringing those pixels across. You could do that, but you don't want to lose where the dog's neck is. We have a white background here, and we have a white dog, so you want to make sure that you can maintain a line of some kind. You do want to get rid of the spots on his face as well. I do want you to try to get these ones along the edge of the nose. I want you to get the ones on the top. You can leave his ear as black. Right here, this is the edge of his ear. This shape back here, however, this is a big black spot. So make sure you take this off, these off, these off. Down here, this is going to be difficult as well. You might have to do this in smaller circles. If you do one big chunk here, you're going to lose a lot of the shadow around the back of his leg. You're going to lose this texture around his belly. All right. So take your time. For the ones that are in the middle, find circle or set up your tool to a size that goes around the spot. Try to use that. Okay. All right. So I got most of them wiped out. I didn't do the hardest ones. I kind of want to leave some mystery for you guys. Go ahead, have at it. Let me know if you're having any problems, any issues, concerns, anything like that at all. Again, when you are done, just like the other ones, you're going to print it out. Make sure your name is on it. Oh, that is big. All right, make sure your name is on it. Try not to cover, like I've got right here, try not to cover things that you've altered. All right, so I didn't do anything down here. I'm going to leave my name down there. All right. When you're finished, like I said, print it out, save it, do all that good stuff, and go ahead and move on to the next one. All right. Good luck. Have fun.